We should be live, yep, on YouTube.
Mhm.
Dude, I did not feel well. Not good.
Say that again. I didn't hear what you said.
That's fine. All right. Day 10, right? 11? What day is today? So 10th. I've already had a full morning. I'm on another day.
I don't think we're on day 10.
March 10th. Yes, today is March
Is
10th.
day 10th? Is it the 10th day though that we've been doing this?
10 days into our 21-day challenge
Okay.
of speaking
Shows you
our
how much I've been
own.
shows you how much I've been paying attention. Um,
Well, a lot has been going on for both of us, so
yeah, there has been. Yeah.
the days just kind of blend into each other. Like I said, I've already had a pretty full morning and I'm still not done, so it's
Mhm.
like it feels like another day already.
It's true. It's true. The days that like I have a I have a dentist appointment today. I've had all kinds of stuff going on this morning, and the day's already basically half over, and it feels like it's only been an hour. So
I know, it's crazy. It's
that's good. I mean, that means we're busy. I mean, but are we busy doing the right stuff is the question, right? Are you busy just doing busy work? Or are you busy getting stuff, getting after it, doing
I
the
would
money
have to say
stuff?
that we're taking care of things, both
Yeah.
personal and business. So,
Yep. Yep. That's part of the game.
yeah, I mean, one doesn't happen without the other, right? Like,
That's very true.
um,
That is very true. In fact, I will repeat this, that if anybody's watching and you're going through a bunch of BS and it's difficult and it feels like you're not moving forward, or it feels like maybe you move forward and then move backward, like take two steps forward, two steps back kind of a thing, I can tell you that that means you're on the right track. That
right,
means you're on the right track,
right.
honestly, because the minute you start trying to um, better your situation, the universe is going to start throwing all kinds of curveballs at you, because the way I look at it is the universe wants to know how badly you really want it, right?
I would have to say, I guess so. Yes.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Mm.
I
So,
mean, I guess so, but it's just life. In reality, it's just life being life, and you're working twice as hard to better your situation. So everything kind of can sometimes feel like a lot, right?
yeah, I mean, right now I do have a lot going on,
Yeah, or maybe you do have a lot going on, right? Exactly.
but
For
I'm handling it. So,
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, it's been helpful having friends and business partner and
Mhm.
everything to get through a lot of stuff. So I appreciate everyone. Appreciate you, Justin.
I appreciate you as well. That's actually brings me into what I was going to talk about today. If you want to start, if you want to talk about something, go for it.
Now let's hear what you got to say.
Okay, so we talked about our wants, we've talked about what we want. We talked about really visualizing what you want to the point where like it's so vivid in your mind that you can like feel the, I don't know, the hardwood floor in the home of your dreams that you want. Like you can see the windows and like know what you're gonna do with the kitchen, and you've got like all these things like visually clear in your mind, right? So that's step one. But while you're doing that, while you're visualizing, the way to really connect yourself to the source, if you will, of all things, is through gratitude and being grateful. And I know it, like, I remember when I first heard this, I was like, okay, so I'm just supposed to wake up and say I'm grateful, even though maybe I don't feel like I'm grateful, uh, or I'm supposed to like, how do you project your gratefulness to the universe, right? And the reality is you don't have to in the moment feel grateful. That's not the point. The point is to start to say it on a regular basis, to hear yourself say it, for to put it out in the ether how grateful you are for the things that you do have, but also for the things that you want, for the things that you uh are visualizing. And when you say you're grateful for it, you say it as if you already have it, right? As if it's coming to you, right?
Right.
And that's really the trick to really connect you to the source of where all these things originate, like where everything comes from, right? Like the positive, in other words, it connects you to the positive energy, right? If you
I
will.
can agree. I
I know
mean,
it sounds like hooey. It sounds like this is total hooey, but
no, it
it's,
doesn't. And don't discredit it. Like
oh, I'm not trying to. I'm just saying
feeling
it
grateful
isn't.
is what helped me,
Mhm.
through a dark time. You think that you appreciate things, you think that you're grateful, but really, if you think about how you've been acting or, treating yourself in life and others, you realize you aren't as grateful um, as you could be, right?
Right,
So
right.
it starts with little things, um, you know, like I'm grateful that I got to wake up in my bed. I have a roof over my head and all the little stuff, right? I can take a shower. I can hop in my car and drive wherever I want, for the most part, right? Like there's so many different things, and we discredit a lot of the little things in life.
Mhm. Yep.
And so, yeah, I know gratefulness and really, opening your eyes to everything that we do have like around us, not just physical items, but just our bodies, just be able to move, enjoy life, right? You
So
know,
many things to be grateful for. So, and that's the thing. So for me, when I wake up in the morning, part of my routine is, so I wake up, drink my water, and after I'm kind of woken up just a little bit, right? You're in that alpha state. That's literally when you first wake up in the morning and you drink a bunch of water, get yourself hydrated, and you start to wake up. You know what that feels like. When you first wake up, you're not awake. You're like, you're kind of like starting to wake up or barely awake. I'm talking about once you feel that switch where you're like, okay, now I'm starting to wake up. That's alpha state. And you can literally, so in that mode of thinking, if you say the things that you are grateful for, and that includes the thing you're visualizing, whatever the outcome is that you're visualizing, um, it does this thing to your subconscious where you really do start to feel grateful and you really do start to connect with that positive energy that's actually going to help you take the action that you need to take on a daily basis. Sure, are there going to be days where that doesn't work as well as others? Sure. Like you're going to have days like that, right? But even on those days, if you do this, if you make it a part of your habit, your routine in the morning, it really does start to like flip a switch in your mind. And I'm talking about like stay grateful. Don't get sucked into like negative news. Don't get sucked into all the negativity out there. It's
okay.
not
Let's
you
go
like,
back to the beginning of wands. Remember,
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
stay away
yeah.
from the
Oh,
dark.
start from away from don't.
So
Well,
let's just flip the script how we're speaking.
okay, okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. So just stay away from the negative stuff and
Include positive things,
include positive things.
like listening to maybe Tony Robbins or Mel Robbins or Dean Graziosi or
Yeah.
there's lots of awesome people out there. Um, Dr. Joe Dispenza. I mean, Jamil Damji, he does a thing on Sundays now. Um, there's lots of different avenues. Um, but yes, being grateful is one thing that could help your physical and mental health greatly.
but also help you achieve those outcomes that you want,
Yeah.
right? It brings it closer to you. Obviously, it still requires action, but it brings it closer to you. So anyway, I want everyone to start on a regular basis to start saying the things that they're grateful for, including their outcome that they're visualizing. Say it on a regular basis and watch what happens. I would love on day 21 if anybody would comment and tell me how it's working for you. Because I can tell you it works for me. And
It
I know
works
it's
for
been
me.
working for me.
Yeah,
Um, so that's what I want.
that's good.
Mhm.
I want that too.
No, you can't steal my want.
I can steal whatever I want.
Okay.
It's my want now. Isn't that okay? Like we should want the same things, right?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I mean, it's okay to not want all the same things, but
I want to not have to be at the dentist for a long time.
I want you to have a quick and painless dentist appointment.
But I'm grateful for the fact that I can even go to the dentist.
Yes.
See what I mean?
Mhm.
Um,
I'm
yeah,
grateful that I get to go to the doctor and at the end of all my treatments,
there you go.
pay $6,000.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Uh,
It's just one of those
taking
things.
donations
Yeah, right. We need to
now.
start a GoFundMe for you or something.
Yeah. It'll get done. It'll get done. It's worth it, right?
Yeah,
Something that I needed to take care of with my health. Um,
yeah.
I mean, 6,000 is nothing compared to if I let it go and end up having surgery or something like that, right?
Right, right, right.
I'm able to do, you know, treatments, it looks like without surgery. So,
Well, that's good. That's very good. Last thing you want is I can tell you the last thing you want is surgery.
oh, absolutely. I don't want surgery.
Uh,
So I'm grateful for that. Like
yeah, that's
being
very
able
good.
to find the right help and whatnot. So I know
And
that
you're going to squat up, right?
I am, and I want to
Yeah,
see so many people there.
yeah. It's
I
amazing.
want to see my business partner there, but he can't travel right now.
Yeah, it's just temporary. It's just temporary.
I know, I'm just picking at you, so
I know.
I can do that.
We don't worry. We'll meet in person.
This is like the big one that you should be at. That's okay.
There will be more, I promise
There
you.
will be more. There will be more. Like
Mhm.
JJ's picnic coming up in
I'm
June.
going to that. I'm going
I
to that.
should be able to make it there.
Hmm.
Um, my treatment should be done
Hmm.
uh by then.
Okay,
Is it exactly June?
cool.
So hopefully I'll be done in enough time to get there. So
Good deal.
yeah,
Yeah, those are always fun. JJ's picnics are always fun.
yeah, there's a lot
And
of cool things going on this year with a lot
mhm,
of different places. I can't
mhm,
wait. And soon we'll be having guests and we'll have our own podcast. This is my personal page, but we'll go and drop some stuff over there
mhm,
soon, right?
mhm. Yep. Yeah, and we'll make it easy to find. I mean, this is Pansy's account, but we'll make our podcast easy to find, obviously. But yeah, and we're going to be talking about I mean, we'll talk about anything and everything, but I want to focus at least in part on what our business journey is looking like and what it's been like to start all the
Yeah,
failures
let's
and all
talk
the
about that right this second before we wrap
mm,
it up. Some of our
mm,
wants for our business.
Mm,
We want an operations manager, correct?
correct.
Okay.
Correct. We want an
And
operations manager and we want 100 doors this year.
yes, and I want someone to help me with my emails and social media and all of that because that looks like
Well,
more help than what I
I
can do on.
can help you with that to a certain degree. I know
I know you can, but your
hmm,
plate is full.
well, yeah, all of our plates are full, but I can make some time for that to help you with your emails and silly stuff like that.
I know, but I just rather like get some help with taking care of a bunch of this and have someone regularly help me with it and
I
just,
got you.
we'll work something out payment wise.
Mhm.
I'm a
Mhm.
good barterer, so barter trade.
Yeah.
Um, so anyway,
Mhm.
and I want people to continue to get outside and enjoy the weather. In fact, that was what my doctor told me today.
Mhm.
I want you to get outside and get in the sun and
Mhm.
enjoy the weather today.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
was my treatment plan for today. So,
Oh,
um,
I have one more want too. I want people, including ourselves, to figure out for your businesses what is the God activity for your business? What do I mean by that? What is the one activity that you should be doing every day that is going to have the biggest impact on your business? And if you don't know what that is, then that's a sign that you should be really spending time thinking about that because and I'm guilty of this. You spend a lot of time on BS, on little knick-knack tasks that have no bearing on your business at all whatsoever. Perfect example, coming up with a good logo has no effect on your business. At least not right now, not when you're in the beginning, right?
right.
Um, you know, having the perfect CRM, no bearing on your business. Does it help certain things? Okay, yeah, maybe. But if you're not doing the thing that's going to have the biggest impact. So the story, and some of you may have heard this already. I forget the guy's name, but he has a great story about kid comes to him, tells him that he spent his life savings on getting these body cleanse, um, like I guess they're pills or body cleanse solution that he was going to be selling to people. Um, and so he comes to this guy who's like a business coach. He's like, I've just spent, $20,000 life savings on buying a bunch of bottles of this stuff. And he's like, okay, wait a minute. You just spent $20,000 on you know, however many 18,000 units of this body cleanse solution, and you have no clue how you're going to sell it or how you're going to market it. And the kid's like, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably just do ads or something. He's like, okay, stop. He's like, you doing a bunch of ads is not you're not going to sell anything. You're going to waste a whole bunch of money on ads and you're not going to sell anything. It's like what you need to do is you need to be doing 3 short form videos every single day for the next 90 days. You need to be doing 3 short form videos per day talking about the product, talking about, what it's done for people, whatever, just doing short form videos talking about your business every day, 3, like, and it should go to YouTube, it should go to TikTok, it should go to Instagram, Facebook, short form videos, right? Or pick 3 social media platforms that you want to go to, or post it to all of them, and do 3 a day. And so the kid takes the advice, right? And he says, and once you do that, then come to me for step 2, and we'll move on to step 2, right? So the kid goes out and does it. He puts all the other crap aside, doesn't do any of the other junk he was doing, like, learning about systems, learning, email and all the other junk. He's always focused on is doing those 3 videos every day. So he does it for about 72 days roughly. On day 72, one of his videos blows up. I mean, he has like a few 100,000 views of this one video. And what does he do? He goes back to the coach. And the coach says, okay, now let's get your payment processing. Let's get the thing posted. Let's get it ready to sell, right? Because now, and guess what? Immediately started selling them. Made 6 figures the first go around. Was able to buy a whole bunch more, do it over again. You guys doing really well now. But it's because for that first beginning stage of his business, he was focused on the the most important thing he could do for his business in the time, right? At the time. So
Love it.
yeah.
All right. Well, I think we could wrap it up here. Thank you, everyone. Continue to share, like, subscribe, and drop those comments. Love you all.